in perpetual neediness. The Bible repeating is provision for every single distress and impediment. Relevant, necessary for spiritual nourishment. I got your encouragement, anointed with elements. Exclusive mighty God, my strength. Foolishness to make my mighty God can't quench. Burn until it burns. With this joy I found, I know we need the Lord right now, right now. We never needed the Lord. We need him now, right now. We never needed the Lord. Say it. We need him now, right now. Say it. We never needed truth come out. We need him now, right now. We never needed the Lord. We need him now, right now. We never needed the Lord.
Welcome to You Can Begin Again. My name is Georgina Harrold. I'm here to introduce the head of the program, You Can Begin Again. His name is Fred Harrold. Stay tuned and we'll have more coming up next. Thank you for staying with us. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Fred Harrold so he can go ahead and give you a couple of pointers on what we do with You Can Begin Again.
Thank you, Georgina. We are here, thankful to God that we are here on this broadcast tonight. You can begin again. And we're thankful unto our Bishop John Henry Williams, for this space and the opportunity to be able to work in the vineyard in the line of recovery. And I'm thankful that my daughter is here with me on tonight. She's introducing me like she really don't know me. But one of the things in which we are thankful for tonight is that I began so I can be able to let my daughter know how she can begin again. And tonight, or today, what we want to talk about is something that I think that you should be interested in, is how recovery fits in to your normal life and how you can be recovering from things every day. And we're going to ask Georgina that is here with us on tonight, and we're going to ask her, how have her life improved since she had began with the program, since she had began in recovery? Tell us something, Gina, that can be helpful to us.
Well, it's a lot, and it's definitely something you got to dig deep to even get into. I'll start by saying I am 9 months sober, no alcohol. I took this journey at the beginning of the year for myself. Well, not only for myself, but my children and my family. I saw how I was affecting them with things I was doing, and I had to make a change. I started, so I started working on me more by working more. That's when I was started work, and then that gave me a little push. And then I started socializing more, putting myself around positive people. Then that gave me a push. And then we joined the new church.
What's the name of the church?
New Shining Light.
Who's the bishop?
John Williams is the bishop.
And who's the pastor?
Pastor Shalonda Williams is the pastor there. So all of that was an intricate part in me beginning again. Especially when they gave you the floor to be able to hold the program there. That gave me a more open space to let out some things so I can work on some things, if that makes sense.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, it started, at home slowly. My relationship with my kids changed for the best. My health got better.
All right.
I was able to, lose some much needed weight. and
You don't mind me
it,
asking how many? I mean, how much?
I've lost over 100 pounds.
Well, praise be to
Yeah, I've
God.
lost over 100 pounds.
All right. So you're recovering. You're beginning
Yeah,
again.
on
You
so many
know,
levels.
health wise,
Yeah,
as well as with your children.
yeah,
You're functioning with your children in a healthy state of mind,
yes,
a sober state of mind.
yes,
You're functioning in a new church, new shining light,
yes,
non-denominational church,
yes.
and you're happy there.
I'm so happy there.
Wonderful, wonderful. So in this journey in new and you can begin again, how is this affecting yourself uh, with the children? Tell me something about them that they might have seen in you.
The motivation and the push. My kids are always super encouraging. My son, he's like my little deacon. He prays over me. He stays very encouraging. He keeps me together. Give me a text or call, just so just so he can make sure I'm in an okay space.
Yeah,
Because life be life, and
yeah,
sometimes,
yeah.
and that's good because he doesn't live with me, and my daughter, she lives with me, so she's right there, Johnny, on the spot, and she'll hear me say something. And I remember I was saying in the one room of the house what I can't do and what I can't do, and she bust in the room and she was like, "Mom," she was like, "Remember when you told me never say what you can't do?"
All right.
So it's things like that that keep me motivated. And even though I was in the fall, I was still able to plant some good seeds because my
All right.
baby was able to come back and
All
tell
right.
me
All
that.
right. All right.
So yeah,
Okay. There's a lot of questions that I would like to ask, but if you were talking to somebody that was out there personally, what message would you like to give them? What would you like to look them in their eyes and tell them about recovery, about you can begin again? What would you like to tell that person that might be there?
um, don't stop now. Don't stop now. Um, the best is yet to come. And I know it might be cliche or sound cliche rather, but the best is yet to come, and you'll never know what you can do until you put yourself to the test. And always keep some good people around you because that positive energy helps a lot.
That's wonderful, wonderful. Again, I stated earlier that you can begin again. And I'm so glad that I begin again my journey because I could not be here today with you. I could not be a father to my children. I could not be a father to her children, which is my grandchildren, if it don't be for God. And I just thank and praise God for everything that He is doing in my life. And I want to invite you to come and join us sometime at 740 Broadway,
Mhm.
New Shining Light, where you can come and you can begin again with us. Or invite us over and we'll tell you how you can begin again. All right. Again, in recovery, we have been talking about some things with Georgina, and we wanted to explore one more option on today. And in recovery, she told us about her experience with the children, that some of the experience in the church. Could you tell us about how it feels in your life knowing that you don't have that same thing that you once had?
Oh,
Now you're facing people.
I mean, to God be the glory, honestly. Because without him, I just don't know where I would be personally right now. I don't know.
I get it, but I'm asking you this. In relationship with others, interaction with others, how your newfound self, how do you feel when you approach people? Maybe it's some of the people that you used to hang with, bad company. So
Um,
how do you feel when you're in the presence of others?
I mean, I'm 100% confident of where I'm at. Even dealing with the old company, that's not a threat. But I choose not to be around uh, people, places, and things that I was associated with. You know what I'm saying? I try to stay away from that arena, but the people that I have interacted with on a healthier basis, I love them. I'm trying to learn how to more of what be more of a friend. I don't know how to really be that to someone right now because I've been so focused on getting me back to a certain point, if that makes sense. Like I'm trying to be able to build these relationships on a healthier basis. Because when you're drinking and all that stuff, you're not building healthy relationships.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You drink, I drink, we friends. You know, it's not that simple when you have a clear head. When you know what I'm saying, it's a lot more obstacles that people really wouldn't even think of when they're going down that path. It's actually a lot of things that I didn't consider getting when I was made the decision to get sober.
Yeah.
And that's one big part of it is that social interaction is scary to me, but I feel it's necessary because the more I do it, the more I don't know how to explain. It's like the more I feel like I'm going in a better direction, you know, because you can't close yourself off. Yeah, you got to be able to
You
interact.
can't isolate.
Yeah, and I have that bad. I have that real bad to where I would just go into my shell in a
I try to
heartbeat.
isolate.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's why I was trying to bring that out in you. I didn't want to put words in your mouth or be suggestible, but I wanted you to speak freely about now that I have this freedom. You know, when I go bowling or when I go shopping, how
yeah,
does it make me free? Because now I'm free from drugs. I'm
yeah.
free from the extra weight. I can walk further. You know, because I'm free from drugs. My mind is
I
clear.
don't gotta
That
worry
make me
about what I smell like.
see
I
what I'm
don't gotta
saying?
because when
Yeah.
you drink alcohol,
It
when you
comes out your
smoke
pores.
cigarettes and all that stuff, everybody else can smell you. You get a nose blindness to it. So you know, it was. I'm glad I don't do it anymore.
So in the beginning, again, that's the experience that I wanted you to share with others
Yeah,
because sometimes you don't even know some of the things when you are chemically dependent, you don't know how you are affecting that next person,
yeah,
you know, and you don't know how you are hurting the next person because of some of the things you do.
yeah,
So then, therefore, when you begin again, you're going to help yourself as well as the people that are around you. The community is going to be better because you chose
yeah,
to begin again. You chose. I want a new life for myself. I want a new life because my kids deserve better. I want a new life because my son deserves to have a mother. I want a new life because my child deserves to have a mother to help her dress her, get her ready for prom. I'm not thinking about how to get high. I'm thinking about how to make my children better, how to make my neighborhood better. When I go to church, I'm going to be the first one to jump up and say, hallelujah, because my mind is free. I don't have to come in here in church with a hangover because I'm free. I heard you mention 90 days. How does that feel? I'm going to tell you how I feel. From my standpoint, I've been watching you grow, and I'm glad that you are here. That's why I asked you to come and to show as well as to tell how you begin again. I'm hoping and praying that you out there will stay tuned. We have other people that's coming, and we can be able to show you as well as help you on your journey. Gina, what is anything else you wanted to say before we leave?
Thanks for having me. Um, don't call me back too soon.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that. I don't think we need to cut that. I mean, she said she's serious. But in all efforts, if she don't come back, I'll find somebody to come because you got to begin again.
For sure.
There's nothing in your life that Jesus Christ cannot heal. There's no hurt. There's no pain. There's no suffering. There's nothing. There's nothing that you can do or have done that Christ cannot give you hope in your life at this point.
You better say it.
You can begin again. We thank Duncan, and others for this spot. And we are looking to do more things. And if there's something that you might want us to handle or talk about while we are here, find a way to send it to us, and we'll make sure that we will. But we want to thank you for this space again, and you can begin again.
You can begin again. No matter what your way has been, begin again. He's waiting for you to create the space. Let him step in. You can begin